Alright, so welcome to today's video. Last video you saw me fix the step. In this video you're going to see me try to make the transmission cover. I got one last piece of 1950s square deck plate stuff. That's all I got, so I'm going to build with other material from this point forward. And I got to get this to seal in. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this yet. Somehow is how I'm going to do it. But I figure if I can take, and this needs a little beefing up, so I'm hoping I can build braces from here down that look good and then do stuff. So I'm going to start my time lapse, and you guys are going to enjoy watching me struggle thinking, probably staring at the ceiling for an hour, and working through the final section of flooring for the mail truck. So let's start my time lapse. Let's get on.
Alright, so you got to see what it kind of looks like. Here I go now, tacking in that section of floor over there, because I decided I just want to make sure it doesn't move. So I'm drilling through the old steel that I put on and filling the holes in with a weld, trying to make it solid, clamping, try to make a nice solid floor. When I finished, it does feel pretty good. I think it turned out pretty nice. And this is me banging the bent up steel against the new pieces, so it works. Test fitting the piece I got to cut off. It's got little squares in a straight line, so it kind of makes it nice. Cleaning up my welds, getting it to fit down in there nicely, and thinking. So I got to have some sort of bracket up here to hold. So a little piece of angle iron, I'll clamp it up here. Check the level to the floor next to it and over, and make sure it clears the bolts and everything looks right. Think about it and go, I need a template. So let me weld that piece on so it can't move. And this is my template. So I'm bending a little piece of like 1/2 inch wide strap from a trampoline. Putting away my other saw, clearing the table, taking a phone call, hanging up on the phone call, and getting back to work. So I draw the little piece out to match what I had done. It's all out of 10 gauge steel, so it's pretty thick and solid. And my one son didn't want to do something else with the family, so he thought he was going to just stay home and play video games. So he got to play the video game of Help Dad. And we're trying to bend some 10 gauge. It's not easy in my homemade rickety thing, but it looks alright. So now I'm trying to mark for the shifter hole, and I think I got it. So I take it over to the drill press, and I drill a beautiful hole. Look how beautiful that is. I wish it was this fast in real life. Time lapse makes it feel better. So got it back, get it over here, and I'm just gonna weld those two pieces together. Don't know what I disappeared to. I'm back. So I got this piece here, and I have my son put a little pressure down, and then I pushed up and tacked it up, flip it over, and burn it in. I love watching it burn in and sped up like that. Pretty cool. And get it all done. Got to cut off the excess because it was kind of like hitting the transmission a little bit. And now it has a little flex to it, but it's pretty rigid. But I need to put sides on it so that, well, there's not a big hole in the floor, right? So this is me guessing on how to do the sides. They seem to be doing pretty good. And then I figured, forget it, I'll just measure and cut little rectangles and weld them in. So I get welding all the rectangles, and I was like, should work. Fire up the welder, boom, boom, boom. And then I was looking at this edge that hangs over. It's like, I gotta cut it off. So I do, and this mystical thing happens to where that triangle that's left is this thing I cut off. So I trim it a little, voila, filled in my edge. I was like, that was amazing. This is never gonna happen twice, but at least it was cool once. Then I switch to the other side. Hopefully you get a cooler view. You can see me measuring, going over, cut out my steel. New blade. I went through a lot of blades, cutting stuff. 10 gauge is harder to cut, and set it up there. And I'm only welding to the new 10 gauge and the removable floor because this whole section is removable. So I can pull the transmission through the cab, and lo and behold, you see that corner I cut off? It actually worked again twice now. So miracles happen, and there you go.
All right, so you're able to see what we got done today. I was able to get the transmission hump kind of put in and welded. I decided to use the old piece here and then some 10 gauge just to make sure that it was rock solid flooring, pretty hefty, heavy duty. Since someone's going to step on, I did mess up on the transmission, the shifter hole. I made it exactly big enough, which now sucks because I need to make it bigger. So I'll have to cut that back out a little bigger. Other than that, I think it came out pretty good. I think it lines up nicely with the whole motif I was going for of big block and big block. So hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know what you think. Did it turn out okay? Tell me. Comment. Let's see if we can get some subscribers and people actually watching. For now, enjoy this video. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Go do your own stuff. Get to work. Have fun.